Right, lads, this is a tutorial on how to get how to get a really good time. Who the fuck got 173 days? Oh my god, well, I guess I'll just kill myself then. Anyways, how to get a pretty good time, 321 days. I kind of feel stupid now for making this video at all, but, okay, so what you're gonna want to do is have ATB boost, native biome, spliced activation, Darwinist, and zero file. That's the combination that I use, but you can just kind of use your brain to figure out what the best one would be. Because the whole strategy here is that you start in Saudi Arabia, because Saudi Arabia connects to like 1 billion different countries around everywhere, and you just kind of try to infect Saudi Arabia. You just try to get everywhere as fast as possible. Like, you want to have a substantial amount of people infected in every area on the planet so that the zombies are everywhere. Now, I'm not sure I'm even going to get below a year, but the 321 day time was using the strategy I'm gonna do. So for a lot of this, you actually just can like go real fast because you're just waiting for a bit more DNA. So we're just going blood and then going to the air and air tube pathway. That's the entire like early game strategy, and then just beelining for the zombies to start existing. We're just gonna 12 DNA. Alright, we're just gonna wait to get 12 DNA. Now I know what you're thinking. This is taking a long time. You should kill yourself, and I agree. But I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, so now we're gonna just like immediately get every symptom down the hypersalivation line, because that one also increases infectivity along with progressing towards the zombie thing in the middle. So we're just gonna do that. Yeah. And as you can see, now we, like, very early on, with only like a couple thousand infected, we've already spread to 3 countries, 2 of which are pretty it's quite a big area. Also, look at that, it's like a straight line across the whole thing. That's neat. Fun fact, these 2 regions border each other. That's kind of cool. But yeah, as you'll see, we will spread to like a bunch of different places, just piggybacking off of all the transportation that Saudi Arabia has with the world. Alright, let's go, and cannibalism, and we're literally just going to get zombies as quickly as possible. We aren't going to like even be concerned with the cure. Like, the cure is not an issue, because if this is done right, you will get it done way before the cure is able to do anything, really. Or the cure will just never happen. Like, if you do this right, the cure will not happen at all. Everybody will already be dead. So we're basically just gonna go down this little line straight to the big arm, because the big arm is really good, and we're just gonna like proceed right from there. Or we're also gonna get the little skinny arm, so you have like a big arm and a skinny arm, so it's kind of contradictory. But yeah. And as you can see, basically just because of the infection, like the spreading from Saudi Arabia, we are in about 2/3 of the world's countries already. And a lot of those have zombies in them, meaning that we aren't going to have to manually spread them. So yeah, we're just going to buy this, and then we're going to start going right. We got Adrenal Surge, that's pretty nice. Actually, that's not that nice, we didn't really want it's still helpful, but it's not the one I really wanted, but it's fine. Probably isn't going to be optimal, because I'm just doing this one time. I don't feel like doing it again and again to get like a really good time, because there is certainly a little bit of luck involved. But you're going to want to go for the dermal calcification and then the first cranial encephalitis, definitely. You might want to do the second one, but that's kind of up to you. And about at this point, now you see that costed very little, because these cost very little. That's why it costed very little. No shit. Okay, now we did make these cheaper with one of the DNA things, and we're going to be using this a lot, so that's kind of why that was important. But at this point, there is a little bit of waiting involved. I don't think we're going to get a super good time because, I don't know, but it'll be an alright time. We just gotta, like, spread to these other countries. The little runner combo, that makes our severity a little bit higher, and we're just gonna sort of wait for everybody to die so we can get enough DNA to make the big hordes that can destroy everything really quickly. Because now that we have that, you see how, watch this. We got Norway, they're making ZCOM. I'm not really a big fan of that. You know, no thank you. So we're just gonna spread to Kazakhstan, I don't know. And also we're gonna, like, get from these to these other island countries because we don't want them to miss out on the party. We don't want anybody to miss out on the party. Oh my god, that was the wrong one. Well, whatever. I meant to do that from Mexico because they have a bunch of people already, but whatever. Anyways, so we have a bunch of people in Kazakhstan, but not many in Russia. Now we can send these guys over to Russia to speed up the level of infection. Let's just check everything that's uninfected. That's too much for my brain to handle. We're not going to think about it. Okay, we're going to send some guys from Mexico and Brazil to spread out throughout the Americas. We don't like that. Don't like that very much. Not a big fan of that. And because we've made this, like, process of making more zombies dirt cheap, we can just sort of do, like, 1 trillion of them. Also, send these guys over to Russia, increase the numbers, I guess, a little bit. Ooh, France. Okay, France is probably going to die. But we're going to be doing a lot of pausing here because the whole idea is just that we are spreading everywhere as fast as possible. Like, we're just, well, I mean, that's the whole fucking idea. That's the whole fucking idea of a speedrun. We're trying to, like, conquer as many different countries as we can as quickly as possible. Get one more thing from Brazil. And now we have all of this. This was kind of a bad idea because Libya's population is so small that Algeria wasn't maximally affected by our invasion, but whatever. We're going to get the Russian zombies to go to Norway, and they're gonna have cranial encephalitis so that they can deal with ZCOM. Madagascar really doesn't have that many infected, so I guess I'll do that, even though it's kind of suboptimal, but whatever. Now, Norway should not be able to survive that at all, and okay, so the Balkan states already have a bunch of infected in them, but it's not enough to do it super quickly because we are not in Europe. That's, like, the biggest weak point, I would say, about this strategy is that you don't infect, like, Central Europe very quickly, which is weird, but whatever. You know, I don't know. Oh god, I guess I've caught the zombie virus too. Okay, let's see. Alright, these guys are dying real good. These guys are not dying as well. We're gonna get some people into Central Europe and some people into the Baltic states. That's a lot of stuff for me to have. And let's just, like, try to speed things up a little bit more by buying some of the severity ones. So the increase in severity means an increase in the amount of zombies that are made. Or, like, the zombies infect people more effectively, and the increase in combat ability means that they can kill ZCOM easier. Just for clarification on that. Alright. And we're just gonna... So yeah, ZCOM's dead. Which is very nice. And now we are pretty much in every country. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so New Zealand, not super infected. We're going to get more people over there. West Africa has a shit ton of people, and it's right by Morocco, which has nobody. But other than that, everything seems pretty well infected already. It's not... There are not any countries with, like, 0 infected people. So this will probably turn out to be less than a year, which is pretty good. And just to slightly speed things up, let's buy Hypersomnia to increase the severity at the last minute, and just do a little last minute check. Poland, Finland, Germany, Iceland, UK, New Zealand. Okay, New Zealand, Poland, Finland, Germany, Iceland, UK. Yeah, they're all dead. Okay, whatever. I don't care enough. I'm done. We did it. Woo, yeehaw! Let's just give them a coma for fun. Please give me 8 more DNA so I can give people comas. Nope. Okay, guess I can't. But there you go. Let's see what the time was. 347 days. Pretty good. What would that be in the world record for the speedrun category? By the way, we're doing this whole thing in the speedrun category. Speedrun special Necroa Virus. 347 days would be 8th place. So yeah, if you want to copy this strategy and get in the top 10, just follow this, and maybe one of you can figure out how the hell this guy got below 200 days? Because who the fuck is that? What the fuck did that guy do? So yeah, if you guys can like theorycraft as to how he did that and beat that guy's record and murder him, that would be much appreciated. Okay, bye!